Listen. Yeah. Yes, God. Get that out of there.
Hey everybody, it's your boy Matty Rants. Thank you so much for tuning into today's live review episode of Drag Race France. This is episode 7. It's a makeover challenge. Wow. And it's the semifinals before the finals next week, which actually would be this week because I'm a little bit behind, as you know. But we're going to talk about this episode today. It's not going to be a long one as there's only 4 participants left, now 3. And yeah, they introduced some sort of twist, I should say, towards the end as far as how they're going to get to the finale. But yeah, I was a little sad. I was a bit sad at the results, but I understand. Anywho, again, my name is Matty Rants. Thanks for tuning in. Let's start the review today. We'll get through my social medias first, and then we'll get this underway. I appreciate everybody for being very kind with me. As you know, I'm in the process of moving again, and I talked about that in my last video. It's not because of some crazy situation, but the apartments we're staying at, they're renovating. They're basically taking down every building one by one. And so everybody's being asked to leave because they're upping the rent and changing it to a brand new location. So I'll be in the process of that. And I appreciate any patience you have with me as far as reviews coming out, as this news came to me just Monday. And I'm already starting the process of finding a new place and getting everything situated and taken care of, such as internet and all of that with the next place I'm going to. So appreciate y'all for your patience. Love you down. Social medias. It's at Matty Rants everywhere except for Twitter, which is at the Matty Rants. You can find me in all of those spaces and places in the link tree in the description down below. If you grab a branch and you eat some fruit, it's the Mativia. You can find me all there. Also, Mativia Rant Pack Sundays are best with the panel, and the panel shirts are available at dragqueenmerch.com. Shout out to Baba Girl and Company. And yes, we have reactions available to all of the episodes I am reviewing on YouTube, on Patreon. As a matter of fact, I uploaded this episode maybe 25 minutes ago. So if you're on my Patreon for as low as $1, you can watch all my reaction videos. Over 150 videos are available for your consumption. And I'm bookable on Cameo. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Appreciate you all for being here. So right now, with all the things going on in the background in my life, Drag Race is a good saving grace, as well as Roller Coaster Tycoon, Classic, Pokemon Unite, and Mario Party for the night sessions I've been doing with C Diggy One and Dooley, because I have a lot happening in the background for me. So again, appreciate the patience here. And I also know that with all those things happening, I still have a show to do. That's how I pay my bills. With those bills being paid, I also know that I like to talk about some things. Sometimes not everybody agrees with. I have a little bit of an opinion that folks can take the wrong way. With that being said, I want you to know this is all for fun. Shits and giggles, even when the Wi-Fi is low. Disclaimer, this program is for entertainment purposes only, and content is not intended to malign any religion, race, company, individuals, or wigs. All opinions expressed by Matty Rants and program participants are solely their personal views and do not reflect the opinions of every human being on the planet. No hate should be sent to any of the shows or individuals mentioned on this program, so please don't be a hater. If you feel uncomfortable after viewing this, please consume some Mativia and have yourself a real good old nasty poop, like a good old one of those. But I want you to have it. And again, I thank you for being here, but this is for fun. We're not doing this to send any hate to anybody. And honestly, praise and uplift these queens. If you see them babies performing, tip them down, show your love. Also, special shout out to my niece Kennedy. She turned her first birthday. Shout out to my niece Kennedy. It's her first birthday yesterday, and I did miss it. Unfortunately, got a lot going on for your uncle. But shout out to my little baby Kennedy. And I see somebody else has a birthday down here. Happy birthday, love. I hope you have a good one. Thanks for tuning in and being a part of the live with us today. We're going to have a good time. Well, I hope we have a good time today. I think we'll have a good time. We'll have a good time. We'll have a good time. But let's start this show up. And again, if you want to drop your boy a little tip in his jar, that's all available down here with paypal.me/MattyRants, Cash App $MattyRants, and Venmo Matty-Rants. After this live, I will be getting ready for Big Brother because I think today is what they're going to do with the veto. I'm not sure. It's interesting watching the live feeds and realizing that the aired program is a lot of. It's weird. I'm still learning Big Brother. So, Drag Race France. It's the makeover episode. I don't have a lot to say, to be honest with you. I can narrate this through. This wasn't, we're at the finish line. Not too much is going on here, but there are some revelations I did find out. Now, after Lolita Banana left her DNA on the main stage, a few hair samples for some drug tests, Lolita left on the stage. Okay. And had to read Big Bertha's words, so it shows respect. Everybody respects Lolita and they love her down because it was a lot. It was very emotional lip sync, and she deserved to stay. So y'all were right. For those of you who said it was an electronic, it's not clippers, but it was like a blade. It was electronic blade or whatever she was using to cut her hair. It was a yellow one. We're gonna see it in a second. Because I said, wait, it was electric. Ooh, ooh. Okay, I don't think it was as bad then. Because I was thinking it was just some, regular blade, a little bic. Okay, and I assumed it was going to be just scalper. Still, it was a lot to see. It was a lot to see. Me too. I'm super hooked. Hey, everybody, thanks for tuning in. Please hit that like button if you could for me, please. Definitely comment after this video in the comment section, and also drop a tip in my jar if you feel like helping your boy out here. Now, again, also, we're going to be switching back to edited formats for lives, and we're also going to be doing a couple of lives still, but it's going to be switched back because I've noticed some stuff looking back over a couple of my live videos with lots of choppiness happening based off of the Wi-Fi signal. I'm even looking at the signal right now. It's giving me like this. It's low. It's low. I'm like, but I just used the paint. It's not supposed to be low. So not sure if that's StreamYard or my internet. I doubt it's my internet. I think it's StreamYard. But let's continue, kids. All right. It's the top four. They're all happy and excited to be in the workroom. And again, they've survived all the way up to this big ticket here, this big semifinal. Thank you for your patience. Okay, so something was, I don't know if that was StreamYard or if it was the other thing. Hold on, let me get my screen back up here, babies. Let me get my screen back up, children. Give me a second. I need to check something out because that was crazy. Hold on, y'all. Hold on, y'all. right. Thank you for your thank you for your patience here. Something went down with the Wi-Fi, and then on top of that, this phone is at like a 7% while we're using it for the Wi-Fi right now. So we're gonna come through here, sister. We're gonna come through. Thank you for the super chat, Christina Shaw. I appreciate it. All right. Did a bot pop through? No, we still good. Okay. Tap on, knock on wood, knock on wood. Let's remind ourselves of these clippers, shall we? Let's continue on. They're gonna drag me. I don't give a fuck. Lolita cut her hair off, child, making it an actual, we've got a good symmetry going on with the scalp. Also, low key, she gave trade in this picture, and I had to show it. Had to show it. Thanks again, Christina. I appreciate you. I was like, oh, now Lolita give a little trade. Let me find out. No, I'm just playing. But of course, everybody was happy that this is the semifinals. Who is going to win? Nikki Doll pops up onto the TV screen and then comes in looking like a femme motorcyclist, um, going to, Martha's Vineyard on a really cute motorcycle. I was actually here for this outfit. But Nikki presents to them not a mini challenge, but a silly acting challenge for Nikki to then get through. As she says, this is a makeover challenge, and your friends, all friends, yes, all friends are going to be here for them. So Cecile um, is for Le Grand Dame as one of their good friends. She's gorgeous, by the way. Then we have Jackie, who is with Soa de Muse. Um, that's another life that's been a long friend for Soa, and they had a friend who unfortunately passed away, and they knew each other through that person, and so they have a really big connection there. And then we have Antonio with Lolita Banana. Everybody seemed to just believe, oh, of course that's Lolita's friend. I'm like, really? Why y'all doing that? Anywho, he's also from Mexico, moved out to France, been there for quite some time. He has a wife and kids, and he's also a dancer, and that's how he met Lolita. So he's there representing for the straight dudes. And then Camelia, which is Paloma's friend, and she was adorbs. This was all really sweet and lovely. It was. What this battery looking like? Okay, hold on, child. You stay with me, phone. Okay, look at that. Come on, Verizon, you better show out. Now Nikki had conversations with each and every one of them. I sort of explained how they all knew each other, when it meant for them to be there, all of them being fans of the show. Antonio, with his wife and daughter who watched the show, and she, of course, is a big fan and a big fan of Lolita's. And their experience and or being here is on behalf of them, and to show, you know, not only does he have the cojones, but he also, his daughter loves Lolita. It's great representation. He's secure in his masculinity, and it's, not that big of a deal as many people like to make it out to be. So it was lovely, lovely, like having him get in drag with Lolita. And, it's interesting because this was kind of the focus for most of the family or friendship challenge. So you would have thought Lolita was going to top three. I mean, or maybe that was the reason why we got a whole bunch of this. Also, they were the only one that had a straight man with them. The rest of them were all women. So it was this focus on the edit was here. Baby knew how to walk in them heels once they got the dance and the rhythm down. But personally, I said, well, I know they like to highlight people before they go, but this was low key storyline. So I didn't understand it. It also wouldn't have been fun to be like the first win, which this episode didn't even have a winner. Get that gag. Only 6 episodes with wins. In this episode had no win. All right. They were talking about tucking. Of course, everyone was opening up. The women were really interested in Antonio's comfortability with his masculinity, being comfortable in his masculinity. And, it as well as saying how it's good to see a man be in this moment and have friends like Lolita. And all of them have their own sort of thing going on here. As you can tell, this episode was light for me, so I'm not gonna really be here for no hour talking about it. But can we talk about how this is the same? I said, did you change the clip? Did you change the blade? Lolita, did you change the blade? I pray to God you change that blade. Baby, my body itched when I saw that come out. And I said, oh, that's the same one that was on top of her scalp that has probably been other places too. Because y'all know you have that one for the girls in your bathrooms. Yes, I'm in your cabinets. It's the right drawer. The second one, not the. So I'm praying she had put them clips somewhere else. I didn't see no barbicide. Come on for the barbicide. What you know about it? Come on for the barbicide. Little slap. Where is it at? I didn't see it. So hopefully that clip was changed. Now, Antonio, if you at home right now scratching, Matty told you what happened. You got them ingrown hairs coming soon. I pray that blade was changed. I don't know what kind of skin people have, but mine is not made out of Teflon. No, ma'am. Okay. This was a nice little moment. I just had to have I needed a little laugh right in between there, y'all. This was a light episode. Light. Again, everyone's opening up, being comfortable. The tucking conversation having Antonio like, really? What? Really? I love how they just brought it up. I really did. I love how they just, oh, okay, well, he doesn't know, so let's just start talking about it. So what you do is you have to take your nuts and you got to put them all up in here, and then take your penis and then wrap it like that. And then you find out that Lolita has never tucked ever. And she has her own kind of system that doesn't involve like, the geometry of the other babies. Which, some folks then said she probably got a little small ping. But I said, oh no, baby. I don't you never know. You never know. I mean, it is Lolita Banana. But yes, a conversation about penises for 5 minutes with this episode. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. The judges were everything, and then some. You're gonna be mad at me. I knew I forgot to write something down. The guest judges' names. No. I know he's a comedian and he also has a bit in fashion, which I believe Nikki said. And Miss Mama over here is a model icon. She's sickening, stunning. She was stunning. I cannot get the man's name down. He's a designer and he's a comedian. Okay. I was like, what was it? Loic? And you saw, wait, didn't they do one of his songs? Wasn't that one of the people whose songs they did? Yeah? Who said Dula Pete? Don't do that. Wasn't that one of their songs that they did up there? I know I heard something. Was it the Banana Split one or was it the other one? I feel like they did one of their songs, This Baby Right Here with the Low. Yeah? Okay, I'm not going crazy. Okay. I was like, I know I'm not going crazy. Like, they did, right? Right? Okay. That's right. It's okay. Loic is the man, but that's not Isolde because she was yes last week. Right. Okay, it was Leo. Okay, so I know I wasn't crazy. Thank you. Thank you, Mathis, helping me out here. I'm like, girl, just throwing out information. Just throwing out information. Raya, thank you. I was like, come on, something ain't right. Help your baby out. Help your auntie out. This girl over here spreading misinformation. Got me out here saying it is them bitches. No, it's not. It's Loic Raya. They were great though. I enjoyed them. I'm gonna miss Kitty Smile and Daphne low key once the season is over with because I love how they give good critiques and they also give bad critiques. And not saying that they're bad, but like, oh, they're horrible critiques. No, no, they just. By the way, I like this, but let's talk about the problems that exist in your future. It's like, oh, okay. Can we get into Nikki Doll's look because it's quite fabulous. It's absolutely fabulous. It's really good. The jacket for me with the dress, with the wig, which is giving me low key, it's like a glittery styrofoam ball is sitting in the middle of it with this hair that's kind of wrapped. But I love how the jacket just plumes. It's just so billowy with this dress. I think Nikki looks stunning, stunning, stunning. Loved it, loved it. Go ahead, Nick. The judges are set. Everybody looks good. It's the makeover challenge, everybody. First up is going to be Paloma. This was excellent. I liked it a whole lot. A lot, 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 a lot. The 1920s silent film mime bank robber esque moment. This was really, really good. So there was a critique, and I want to ask everybody in the live chat. I think it was Kitty Smile that said this about wanting one of them to be like a different color as far as the gloves were concerned. Was that a big deal? Because I didn't think that was a big deal, and I didn't understand why that was even given breath. I was like, why did they need to have a different color? I wanted there to be something different. I was like, why? Who cares? It's fabulous. What you talking about? And then I love how Paloma explained. It's like, well, everyone thinks we're related anyway, so that's what we're gonna do. I thought that was the weirdest critique. I thought, okay, so what they're doing is top four, and they want to give highs and lows on purpose. Got it. So I don't think it needed to be a different color. I think that it was perfect with the pink and the black. I think it looks it's so seductive, yet it's very classic chic. I can imagine the Pink Panther music playing in the background with this outfit and them like going through a museum to steal a diamond. I was here for it, So were they on sync? No, they were not. I will say that they were not on sync in certain moments. I feel that the sister was doing, the Lord's work. Paloma was a little bit more camp. But at the same time, I didn't care because I thought it was just a really overall good look. So that just may be me having my moment. But Salut, Amora. Salut. Hi, everybody. Almost 100 billion of you in this live. I am doing so well in my life. Please hit that like button, share, and subscribe if you're new here. Drop a tip in my jar if you feel like it. But hit that thumbs up button because that's super muy importante. And I thank you so much for being here. But I liked it. I did. I thought it was nice. I thought it was nice. Never look at your phone when you're doing something else because you'll see some sort of message in one of the little banners come up and it will just blow your mind. Great silhouette. I loved it. All right. Now, Lolita Banana and Antonio come up here. Now, I also have a little something to say because I don't understand why it was a big deal that they came out in traditional Mexican dress garb attire wear. Like I did not understand why that was a big deal. And I hate that it was also made like this moment. Like we get it already. I'm like, and so what if you get it already? She's Mexican and she's proud. So what's the fucking big deal? I'm very confused. I wanted to see some French elements in there too. Baby. Baby. I don't know. That bothered me a little bit. I was like, so what? Like, who cares? Like, I'm in Texas. I'm right there by Mexico. Like, anywho, I was like, oh, okay, girl. All right. Lolita made their drag sister Paquita look a lot better than them. And I don't know if that's just on, genetics or if it's just she knows what she's doing with the paint. But this bitch was beat. Beat. And I was makeover challenge. Okay. Again, the look itself, beautiful. Loved it. Fabulous. All of the above. But what's the conspiracy theory? Johanna, hey baby. They got rid of Lolita because a Latina couldn't be a contender for France's first ever drag queen superstar. Oh, it's interesting because she said, what's the word I'm looking for here? She said, SM, can you explain? Because you just said xenophobic, and I need light in reference to how that would be and what was said that where that could have been there. Or I guess and how they were. You're referring to the judges. Um, she did mention Drag Race Mexico, and they did announce it. So, I mean, I would be here to see Lolita on the first season of Drag Race Mexico. Okay. But anywho, that face is one. The hair is right. It's the dun dun. What was wrong with seeing this stunt again? Like it was different. Like the last time it was done, yes, you had a full on Frida moment. The judges, okay, okay. You had a Frida moment. Perfect. It was beautiful with that. I thought this was fabulous too. It felt like they were out in the streets dancing along with a band that's playing as they're marching on the way up to a chapel somewhere. And someone's about to get, I didn't understand. And they were in sync as they were in sync. All the movements were done right. The noddings, you can see Lolita going, here we go. Cartwheel was done. This man just got in heels. This man just got in heels. Just got there. And Olay, it was like, like, come on. Come on. I was like, okay. Like, I was shocked. I was shocked. I was shocked. All right. Yo, 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 yo. It's Soa Demuse and Kiki Demuse. Now I'm gonna be honest. You know I love me some Soa Demuse, okay? I'm gonna keep it 100. All right. Presentation was the key element in this entirety for their look and performance. And I love Soa Demuse down. That girl came out there looking like Spanky Jackson, but shaped. Okay. Like, wait a minute. Don't come at Matty all wrong. Those feathers were the selling moment of the story that was the excellence of this all. But let's call it a spade, baby. And let's keep it real. We playing cards right now. And twos are high, motherfuckers. I love her down. But like, this is cool. And I was like, this is fun and it was beautiful to watch and to see. But she came out here in a top and some underwear. And Kiki was serving. Kiki looked great. The makeup was done. I thought she looked wonderful. I loved all of the move up here for it, but then bitch, it was the moment I said, all right, all right. I don't think they were going for a drag full on look, and that's fine. But for me, it wasn't the full on construction, the details that I was looking for. I love her down, but I was like, oh, okay. The feathers were fabulous. The outfit was fabulous. Performance was fabulous. Right there. 100 plus of you in the room. Thank you for being here. Hit the thumbs up button right now. If there's 100 of you, there should be 100 likes already. So hit that thumbs up button. Drop a tip if you feel like it, but let's keep on rolling. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Where I thought the Grand Dame and Petite Dame, Madame, I'm assuming is the name. This performance was weird. This was weird. I was like, oh, okay. And they're like, okay, we are dolls, and we are, walking around, and we are stuck in these phases. Oh, look, I found some candy. I'm going to chew the candy. Oh, now we have found our bodies moving right again, and that is the presentation. Like, what? Huh? What? Oh. What? Here's me in my mind what I would have done with this. If we're going to go there, we're going to call it dolls. Why not let it just be Valley of the Dolls? Why is that candy? Why not just go ahead and like wink, wink, nudge, nudge that to being what the other stuff? Okay, like I was looking for that and it didn't register for me. I think the her sister who was made up, I think her outfit's cute in this blue. I think the pink is actually cute as well. Is it like a big deal? But it's cute. It's not ugly. It's just not a big deal. It's like Romeo and Michelle's high school reunion, except, drag. Like it is. Isn't it giving you Romeo and Michelle just pulled up to the high school reunion tees and they made post-its? But like this isn't that. But it could be. But it's not that. But yes, not that. I just wish it was Valley of the Dolls. I wish that was actually given that time and reference and it would have sold a lot better for me. So yeah. Romy and Big Shell. I can't. Oh, me too. Yeah, tonight's gonna be another night of me like decompressing after this crazy week. So trust me, I'm gonna be lost in TV. I gotta watch All Star Shore. I gotta watch P Valley and do my reaction for that. And then I gotta watch Big Brother tonight. Ooh, and then Housewives of Beverly Hills comes on. Oh, okay. I'll have a good night. A good night. Mm. So after all of that good stuff takes place and the girls have walked the runway and all that, okay, it's time for judging to commence. And like we talked about, people had opinions, positives and negatives. Some of the negatives I found to be weird. I still don't like what Lolita got. I don't get it. Like she's too Mexican. What? Is that what we're saying? She's been really. Oh no, I watched Dubai as well. This is a Chanel Ion Stan account, okay? Like, period. Jeremiah, thank you for the super chat. Appreciate you, babes. See, not gonna say they did the twist on this episode to save Le Grand Dame, but you can tell they were panicking because this was supposed to be Le Grand Dame's second win. If you could say that, yeah, I mean, who they didn't want to give it to Paloma because I mean, I feel like Paloma is most likely going to win the season. But here you go. Here you go. Here we go. Here we go. Okay. Let's just get to it. This was cute. Who can go home? I don't know. We all got different critiques. Let's talk about it. Nobody's a winner this week. It's just an episode to get to the semifinals. Paloma technically should have won this week. IMO. IMO. She would have been the clear front runner for the finale. It would have been sort of like if anybody else was to be crowned, social media would have chopped. I also still feel like Paloma is still the front runner, regardless of whether a win or not is given. I think that Soa could win, but it's gonna have you. She's gonna have to pull out some sickening looks. She will beat them on performance. She will beat them on performance. She will beat them on performance. And Grand Dame is wonderful to look at, but I'm not sure about winner from this season compared to Paloma specifically. And as far as with Soa, it's like everything that Soa kind of lacks a little bit. So Grand Dame has, and Grand Dame needs a little bit of that seasoning, spice, flavor, rhythm, charisma, full on bit that Soa carries with themselves. Like, bitch, you can see Soa sitting there minding her business and she's eating. Really? Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. Very light shit that's actually translates to a loud noise. Like she's that girl. So that's where my mind is at just in this moment. Just to let y'all know. How? I view this finale. Paloma will win. But if Soa or Grandon wins, they pulled something out their asses and it was good. And I ain't gonna say it's gonna be some production shit. I'm just gonna, that's how I feel. That's where I feel. So, one by one, the names are being called, and it was Soa Demuse, and excuse me, maybe it was Lolita first. I forget how it goes. It was by order. Lolita, no, Soa, Lolita, Paloma. Grandam's name was given a little long pause, and she was like, "Oh, I know you lying. Not after this season. Not after I won for that one time." I think she won twice. Did she win twice? I don't remember. I think she won once. Either way, Nikki tells them they have to lip sync for the finale spot, and they will have these very interesting cue cards that had just got glued and sprayed with a little bit of glitter within the 5 seconds before they needed to be done. Because I can still see that glue sitting right in there, girl. It was just once? Okay. One time for the trigger man. Listen, I said, really? I said, okay, next year we're gonna get them babies some, a good cue card for Nikki. We ain't gonna do this glue and we're not gonna do that next time. Love y'all down, Drag Race. I know you got that coin, France. You had John Paul Gaultier there. Don't give Nikki no glue cards. Don't give her glue cards. Don't do that no more. So we have songs on, the contestants on one set of cards and the songs on the others. Look, they even did a musical note. You gotta love it. I don't know if that was really a shuffle, kids. Do you want to call that a shuffle? Let me get some paper. That wasn't no damn shuffle. Girl, I was like, what was this nonsense? Hold on, let me get some menus going here. Okay, this is for Chase. This is the Chinese. Oh, now I gotta save money, Matty. I know this Chinese menu looks cute. Come on, baby. Okay, here we go. I want props. What was that? I can't shuffle cards for shit. I'm gonna be the ones to tell y'all now. If we're playing spades, you're gonna have to shuffle for me because my fingers don't know how to give what they need to give. I've been the motherfuckers and all that kind of stuff. Baby, that what was that? It's the. It's like, okay, y'all, there are 4 cards for the names and there's only 3 cards for the songs. But in reality, I only saw 2 cards for the songs for the first 2 lip syncs, and they already had the song ready for the final lip sync. Got it. Backstage, the people's friends, family, lover, Kens, whatever they want to call themselves, are sitting back there watching it all go down. Soa Demuse and Lolita Banana are the first queens up. And Lolita, of course, is thinking to herself, I would much rather have gone against any of the other 2 first, because my chances of beating them would have been higher than Soa. And she's correct. She is correct. And as much as I love Lolita, Soa ain't. As much as I love Lolita Banana, Soa ain't. Scrumptious. Soa 8. My God. I was like, oh, okay, let's watch this go down. Whoo! I feel bad. First of all, don't ever do this, kids. If you need to already start taking off the dress at the beginning of the song, and that's going to be like the first 15 seconds, you lost. It's going to take us a minute to get there. You better come out swinging. And she did not come out swinging. Miss Mama had those feathers. It was over. She had a prop and she had ass. Ass and a prop. Prop and ass. So it was hitting every beat. So it was enunciating and just completely in the words. Baby girl was doing some cartwheels. Kyo. This is my favorite shot. Right before Soa went into a kick out, you know how they do a little bam into the hit up. Ate her alive. And I was like, I love Lolita, but woo! Soa knew the words. Soa knew the words. Soa knew the song. that was nothing but the muse. It was beautiful to see. Because again, I wanted to see these two battle low key. I was like, oh, this is kind of like in my scorecard. Go for it. And yeah, so it would be I agree, Nikki's bodyguard. Come on, Nikki's bodyguard. Um, I think she would definitely be the lip sync assassin of the season because every time she had to get up there and move her mouth, it was always butter. It was always butter. Lolita did try her best, though. She did a good job. It wasn't bad at all. It just, so it was from beginning to end. The fact that you had your legs all the way out there giving you all kinds of at the pink. It was, I was watching the people watch the show. They could barely take their eyes off the show the entire time. I felt bad for Lolita. I was like, she give a show, girl. She give a show. So, boop, boop, boop. Boop, boop, boop. Boop. Now, Leo, La Banana Split. This song was cute. Paloma won. Paloma won. Now, Grand Dame, when you got to the back of that stage and grabbed the top, okay, and you gyrated and something serious, I don't know what change fell out of your pocket. I was like, what is going on? She was trying really hard. Paloma was doing everything effortlessly with her silliness and campy and just moving around. Grandon was fighting too hard. I did have a fun time at this moment when they looked at the camera at the same time. It was like, okay. I don't know what's happening here. I hate a jazz split. Oh. Paloma looked like she done. Help! I can't get up. Is no one there to save you? Life alert is there in those moments. Boom, boom, boom. Without my life alert button, I wouldn't have survived this lip sync. Jesus. That may have been the tallest cartwheel I've ever seen happen in existence. I put that on God. When I saw the Grand Dame do a cartwheel, I assumed that energy was restored in so many people's homes that were looking for a gust of wind. What? What's happening? It's in this dress too that it's really killing me. First of all, for the girls laughing at the life alert, you know what commercial I'm talking about where that lady is sitting exactly like Paloma is sitting. Like she's sitting exactly like that on the ground. Like she's in the kitchen and it's like, whoa. I just so happened to open the fridge and bam, a gust of cool air hit me and knocked me down. Help! Like, and it's true. Like, life alert is definitely necessary and needed. Like, that's not that funny, but it's just funny because she is giving me high key and she would happen to have her face painted like it's the ghost of Christmas past. Yes, she needs a life alert. But I'm telling you, Grand Dame was about to open up another vortex for America Chavez to go through in order to save Doctor Strange and Wanda from themselves. Oh, see, this is why I'm so happy to go live because it's getting my spirits back up through my day. Listen, Paloma wins the lip sync in my opinion. I just found it to be a little bit more fun than the Grand Dame. I thought she was trying a little hard. I do think that she does prove herself later though, but I also know girls were like, "What?" So the second lip sync involves the two losers of the first lip sync, which of course the first two did win some like a purse, a dress, and something else nice that's very expensive. So it's lovely. They got some cute clothes. But with Lolita Banana versus the Grand Dame, you could not tell me that Lolita wasn't going to destroy her. I assumed Grand Dame was not going to take this. I put that on everything. They allowed her to change clothes, which I was happy about because, baby, she was not giving in that one garment. And I think Nikki Doll also knew, like, we're not doing that again. You saw her doing a cartwheel in that skirt. Not for God. Not for God. No, they asked no, the first round nobody got to change clothes. The second round they allowed them the opportunity to change. So like if girl. So if Lolita wanted to change, she could have. She chose not to change. She said, "I'm ready." I personally think that Lolita should have changed clothes because it would have gave them another thing to look at. She could have put on an outfit that she could have stunts in. I don't know why she didn't use this opportunity to change clothes. I'm battle ready. Let's go. Girl, you could have pulled out a whole little stunt show. Okay. Also, Lolita had no wins going into this. Were they really going to send Grand Dame home and Lolita to the finals without a single win? This was for stunts. This was for shows. All right, but let's talk about it. All right, Clara Luciana La Grenade. Now, I thought personally this was an excellent lip sync. For me, I liked it. I thought it was good. I think, and I know that y'all are fans of Lolita. While I did enjoy her performance, I think I was more in tune with the Grand Dame. Matty, hush, hear me out here. I don't want to say I've seen it, but I kind of did. And also at the same time, it felt like there were a couple of stunts that weren't even necessary for the song. And I think the Grand Dame was just, it felt a little bit more in tune with the vibe of the music for me. Was I impressed by what Lolita did? Absolutely. But something about the Grand Dame during this performance, I was like, okay, she's feeling it. So I just couldn't I didn't see it going any other way. I mean, not to say like F Lolita, no. It's just listening to the music and listening to how and I watched this a couple of times because I was like, what's going on here? I think the Grand Dame's energy reflected with the song better. However, I was impressed with what Lolita did. I was like, oh, when she started rolling into those splits, I was like, okay. But it didn't really go with what I was looking for with the song when I was also reading the subtitles to go with it. Then when Miss Grand Dame got on that ground with this dress and she started to slide herself across the stage, I was like, that was it. That was the moment. That's what we were looking for. She hit all the keys, all the marks, everything necessary and needed to be done. Also, Lolita, where did you get this wonderful napkin from that you decided to draw a peace sign on? Because Loki is giving me just that. Like you, it's like she had a marker at the macaroni grill, baby, and just wrote a piece of it. I was like, what? It came out of nowhere. It was supposed to go with the song, but it didn't really do anything. It also is you have this very shiny outfit and then you have this piece of toilet paper with the piece side. Very confusing. So I was like, okay, this is now a point of desperation, and I love her to I love her to death, but it wasn't. Something about this lady. The song is about breast cancer. Then where did the peace sign come from? What was she saying? Peace for your titties? What was this? I'm confused. So then wait, was it really Mateo? Are you just saying that? Like be real. Like, is the song really about breast cancer? Like, be honest. Cause then what was that about? Like, give my breast a rest? Like what? Like what's going on? I'm confused. It can't be. I didn't even want to highlight that because I don't know if that's true. Misinformation. Like, is it really what the song is about? Like what? What? I have to move forward. My brain is imploding. My brain is imploding. I'm like, I want to look up that song. Look it up. I'm gonna look it up. Oh, I have homework for later because I'm over here like, what? Oh, oh, wait. So she pulled from under her breast a peace sign? Oh, oh. Now, look, now it's swimming. We now my brain's going, oh. Hmm. I'm gonna do some research on that too. This isn't like Renaissance and we're just trying to go through the track to see if we need to remove Khalees again. But listen, I something about Grand Dame though, for me. I felt it. I was in tune with the performance. That Lace wasn't, but I was in tune with the performance. So, the tallest diva who ever existed. Uh, RuPaul should be concerned. No, I'm just kidding. But Grand Dame wins. And, she gives some love to Lolita in the respect that is due. Lolita had a tough time. But I gotta say, like, it's sad. I liked Lolita Banana. They could have had a top four. Why we have to do top three? I like Lolita. She was fun and misunderstood. Was a little bit annoying in the beginning, teeny tiny bit, but like she always brought something to the runway. In my opinion, she always came. Girl always had a little stunt. She had a show. She had little something up her sleeve. It was never just ordinary with her. Everything had a message. Everything had a moment. I'm here for it. I was here for Lolita. It's gonna be sad to see her go. Oh, thank you. Here's what Clara says. By writing the song, I wanted to express that being behind the reassuring fantasy of the woman Madonna, that behind the roundness, the softness of the breast, which is the supreme. Hmm. The supreme symbol of femininity and fertility could hide a rage to live, a force and violence equal to or greater than those of man. Okay, so the peace sign would, I mean, it can make sense in reference for the rage that lives, the force through violence of equal than that. I can, no. I'm trying to make sense of it. Nope. Yeah, nope. Tried it. Nope. My Libraness the scales have tipped to the left. I'm afraid I couldn't do it. I couldn't do a banana. I couldn't do it. I couldn't make sense of it. Sorry. Maybe you can help me with that, but I don't get it. So there you go. I did want to see her in the finale. It would have been a great storyline um, for her to have had so much trouble. Almost not to say Shea Coulee up in this piece, but Mama was one all the way to 11. Okay, she literally won in a sandwich, but like she was consistently high, and just never could get a win. And it was like, what the hell? So I felt bad. I wanted her to at least get one. She won a mini challenge, if I'm correct. Yeah, she won a mini challenge, the first one, I think. But yeah, it kind of sucks. I like Lolita. Hope to see her again. I really do. I really hope we see her again. Not those shoes. Not those shoes, but I hope we see her again. I like you, Lolita. Keep on pressing, girl. Are you Team Paloma, everybody? Do you want Paloma to win Drag Race France season 1? Are you team Soa Demuse? Yo, yo, yo. That's our girl. Or are you team La Grande Dame? Tell me how you feel. Yara, too many microaggressions towards her as a fellow Mexican was sad and infuriating to see. I just listen, as somebody who grew up in Houston, which very much is close to the border with Mexico, as well as me having an influence around me in this state, city, and being with Mexican culture, with the Latin community, Latinx community. Um, I did at times feel very weird and also like, so what does that mean when they're trying to have her elevate past her roots, which I guess they wanted to see different types of drag from her, but it's like, but we did that weren't stemmed in, you know, Mexicana, but like, you know what I mean? Like we did. So I don't know. That was weird. That was one thing I just didn't like. But I don't know if it was intentionally done, but I understand what you mean by with the micro part of it all and it being sort of like I know it's Drag Race France, but maybe that is something that they didn't want to have happen. Not the person who immigrated from Mexico to France to win Drag Race France. Oh no. But who knows? I don't think that was that deep. I don't want to say that. You know what I mean? I don't want that. That's not my initial thinking there, but I can see where someone may have in their mind where it's like, you know, Envy Peru was celebrated. Maybe it was more of a, you know what I'm saying? No name over there. I don't know. That was me. Girl, go look at my reaction, please. Because I was like, what does that mean? I didn't understand. I was like, what does that mean? What does that mean? What does that mean? What does it mean? Like, okay, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't want to make a big deal out of it, but it's like you kind of made her like do that consistently through the season with this whole. So we know you're a Mexican, woo, and it's like really, but she is, and she's proud to be one, and she's over in France speaking French and Spanish. What is the issue? What is the issue? It's not like anybody wore out Nikki Doll for coming out there. Well, wait a minute. Ooh, can't wait a minute. Girl, I gotta go back to Nikki's season real quick. I need to see something. Let me see the first couple of episodes where Nikki was on the show and see how they were doing her as someone who was French. I want to see something. I'm gonna see something. You're here with your Mexican friend we brought who has that in common. Please don't show Mexicans. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. So since you want to bring that up, how about we bring up how everybody was so two in particular were like, oh, no shocker that that's who Lolita's friend is. Can I have that conversation? Because I was sitting here like, what do you mean no shocker? Like, what are you talking about? I, Paloma Grande. I was like, what? I know y'all don't want to like. You probably didn't mean it that way, but my ass is like, why was that made of an issue? Why was it made a point? I'm sorry. Let me get off of this shit. See, y'all, are you bringing it out of me? Because I noticed shit, and I'm like, wait, let me not think too deep. Whoo, because it could be the edit, but and they've been talking about her being Mexican the entire season. Big Bertha especially. I'm gonna be quiet. All right, let me stop, girl. They're gonna be like, Matt, we liked you up until I'm sorry. Cause like There was a whole breakdown. That lady ended up telling them her status, a part of where she came from. You know what I'm saying? Like, whoo, they broke that little girl down. Mm-mm-mm. Yay, Rick and Morty's back. Whoop whoop. Have you seen the Vindicator episodes, Nicole, on YouTube? See, Diggy got me on those. I didn't realize they had Vindicator episodes for Vindicator 2, the one that we didn't see before Rick and Morty had came back because they were in Vindicators 1, but then they didn't ask them back for Vindicators 2 and they lost those three people. So they show what happened during that time, which I thought was pretty dope. It's on YouTube, actually. In case you're wondering. Okay, let's see here. Okay. Listen, thanks for tuning in, everybody. I had a good time with all of you today. I hope you had a good time with me as well. We talked about Drag Race France episode 7. Remember, this is all shits and giggles. I don't mean any ill will, hate, harm. All stuff that was said or spoken about was in conspiracy. Allegedly. I don't want that letter. Don't send it to me. I ain't gonna open it. Nope. 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 Okay. I love all of you. Down. I love you. I love you down. Remember, I got a lot going on in my background right now with my personal life. So give me some time to do videos and get things posted. If I don't end up putting it up, know that I'm trying my best to get it up. And that if all else fails, I'll end up doing a very long live episode where I, in my own way, without the panel, do a full review of a bunch of shows all together in one gap. That might be one of the ways I got to go about this while I get everything situated with this move that's about to be happening in the next couple of weeks and me getting all this stuff together with my car getting fixed at the same time and all this other stuff I have. So much going on, but it's cool. I got it. I got it. We're already working on it. So we got more than a week, thank God. We got weeks here, but I'll have it together. But yeah, tonight I'll be watching a whole lot of TV. I'll be relaxing. I hope all of you are going to be relaxing and having a good time as well. You're fine. You're fine, boo. And I love all of you. Thank you all for being here. Seriously. Thank you all for tuning in. Mathis, I see you. Thank you, every Chloe. All of you. All of you. I appreciate you for tuning in. Drop the like button if you could for me, please. Drop something in my tip jar if you feel like it, but that like is really important. Do not let that go. Get in the comment section after this. Let YouTube know how you felt about this video. Yes. I got to get things together. Oh, this Saturday, I'll be doing the Boys Night Out Live with Scotty, Jamar, and Terrence and Josiah. There's so much going on in my life. So make sure you tune in for that as well. Saturday, we'll be talking about Drag Race. Saturday, I'm combining Drag Race Canada and Drag Race Secret Celebrity Drag Race together for that review. So it'll be a 2-hour special that I do on Saturday. And yeah, stay tuned for more information about that, okay? Yay. Yeah, so I'll let you know for Saturday for the 2-episode review premiere of that. Sure. Okay, cool. Oh, well, thank you for being here for thank you so yes, for thank you for being here, baby. All right, I gotta go, y'all. I gotta get the rest of my day together. I will talk to you later. Bye.
Listen.